Hello again. Continuing with our Fables series, we are going to read a story about the fox and the grapes. This story is retold, and retold means someone else have written the story before, and now another person is telling us the story. So the person who's retelling the story this time is Mary Berendis, and the illustrations are by Nancy Harrison. The genre is fables, and fables are stories meant to teach us a lesson at the end of it. Sometimes the characters have people and animals, and other times just animals. So let's see what today's story is going to teach us. The moral of the story. Now, again, moral means what are we going to learn from the story, which is a lesson. When people cannot get what they want, they sometimes tell themselves that what they want is no good anyway. One hot day, a fox walked along a path. He noticed a bunch of grapes growing on a tall vine. The fox licked his lips. The grapes looked juicy and ripe. Mmm, said the fox. Those grapes would taste good on such a hot day. The fox reached for the grapes, but they were too high. He stretched his arms and stood on his tiptoes. He still couldn't reach the tasty grapes. The fox walked back a few steps. He ran forward and jumped, but he missed the grapes. The fox tried again. This time he ran faster and leaped with all his might, but again he missed the grapes. Again and again the fox tried. No matter how hard he ran or how high he leaped, the fox couldn't get the grapes. Finally, he gave up. I didn't want those old grapes anyway, the fox huffed as he walked away. I'm sure they are sour. The end. Aesop was a storyteller who lived more than 2,500 years ago. He lived so long ago there isn't much information about him. Most people believe Aesop was a slave who lived in the area around the Mediterranean Sea, probably in or near the country of Greece. Aesop's fables are known in almost every culture in the world, in almost every language. His fables are even a part of some languages. Some common phrases come from Aesop's fables, such as sour grapes and never count your chickens before they have hatched. About the fables, fables are one of the oldest forms of stories. They are often short and funny and have animals as the main characters. These animals act like people. Often, fables teach the reader a lesson. This is called a moral. A moral might teach right from wrong or show how to act in good, kind ways. A moral might show what happens when someone makes a poor decision. Fables teach us how to live wisely. I hope you enjoyed this story. See you soon.